Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. Bill Burr, CEO gets whacked. This is about Luigi. Man, that's crazy. You know what's the craziest thing about that whole thing that happened, a couple of weeks ago? Is how the public reacted, man. The women was just like, oh, this guy looks great. They didn't even care what the person that just got murdered. They were like, oh my God, this is a sexy dude. That's what the girls were saying. Everyone else was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people, here's the thing, right? A lot of people like to say, well, it's just their job. That certain jobs, when you get in the position to do them, and you know that you're going to be standing on top of a lot of bodies, and you make that decision. You make that decision to be like, I'm gonna make this company a lot of money by, denying this, denying this, denying this, denying that. You know that people are dying. Yes, you're not killing them with your actual hands, but your decision has something to do with it. So you do have hundreds and thousands of blood of lives on your hands, right? So you do have blood on your hands. I feel like, people are not gonna have sympathy for you because they're gonna think, well, I mean, what about my cousin? You feel me? Or what about my grandma? You feel me? Or what about? So it just is what it is, man. The public did not care. Like, the public, people were like, all right, going about my day, who cares? And it's crazy. So it's gonna be dope to see what Bill Burr got to say about it. Anyways, if you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know that you were here. If you ain't got nothing to say, just be like, I was here. That's love. No more ghost watching. Let's get it.
Unmasked and smiling, police released new photos of a person of interest seen at a New York hostel where they believe the suspected gunman was staying. In this disturbing video, a masked man takes aim, shooting Brian Thompson.
I never seen the video.
Paul, what's going on in New York? We were just talking about it. That CEO got fucking whacked.
Oh my God, dude.
You know what's funny? I was sitting there reading an article, guy. They go, oh my God, he's such a great guy. He had a wife and kids, and he's such a great guy. And then you find out he and the other guys he's working for are getting sued for $121 million for dumping a stock and not letting the other people know.
In the lawsuit, he and multiple other United Health executives are accused of offloading something like 15 million shares of stock.
It's like, there's your motive.
Dude, anytime I hear CEO of one of the biggest healthcare it's like you don't wish it on anybody. You feel horrible for his kids and his wife, of course. But dude, when I saw that, and I saw what was weird,
what is more heartless than a fucking CEO of a corporation? The decision in healthcare, the decisions that they make. This is the thing. I'm not saying what happened should have happened, but I'm just, for them to be like, oh, this is like, why would anybody want to do this?
The NYPD says it doesn't have a clear motive for the shooting.
Police are looking not just for the suspect, but a motive.
Police do not really know what the motive could be.
Have you seen John Q?
They're denying claims and people are dying. The food supply is poison. It's like the fucking motive out there is wild. It's right up there, Paul, with getting life insurance. The second you get life insurance, whoever is the beneficiary immediately has motive.
Exactly.
My wife took one look at my will and realized that I'm worth more to her dead than alive. In my house, I don't eat anything unless I break the seal myself.
You are now worth such and such amount of money if you're not alive. And there you are talking.
That's the first time in my lifetime where I saw surveillance of something that was like a fucking movie, where the guy just stood out holding the gun, silencer hat, shot him, and just went off. That was fucking wild to see. My buddy who's a cop was like, did you see the surveillance? And when I saw him step out, I was like, is this real?
Damn.
That was nuts, dude. That was
so funny. Is this real? Paul, are you watching the world? What about fucking Vladimir Putin? He's over there. He's got like Musk. You fucking put the cologne on and all of a sudden you start breaking out and like 3 days later you're dead. It's fucking brutal. I thought the most disturbing thing about it was that they had camera surveillance of the guy from there all the way up to Central Park. It's like, what sort of Big Brother city is that?
Yeah.
That's everywhere.
Yeah. And then they got him in a bank now. And they were like, dude, that's not the same fucking guy. Like, different jacket, different. I don't think they know.
They got to get him a cup of coffee. Well, this is the thing, Paul. They did. The thing about those murders is if there's no fucking connection to you and the victim, you've never met, you've never spoken, and you have no priors or anything like that, that you're in the wind. Like, I don't know how the fuck you would get that. He's covered up like this. I don't know. It's you know what's fucked up, Paul, is I've been doing a bit in my act talking about how it was better when the mob was running shit because they were regulated simply because what they were doing was illegal. And I know that they were making a bunch of money, but they couldn't be flashing around. They had wars. They whacked each other and shit. And I was saying, like, how fucking great would it be to see, like, you know, the head of fucking, you know, Walmart gets whacked by the head of the fucking Target guy, have a nice old-fashioned fucking war and just spin the herd and keep everybody honest. But the problem is those guys are all on the legal side of stealing.
Exactly.
And all of those politicians,
legal criminals,
they give the politicians the heads up, and then they turn around, they make all these fucking money. Andrew, what the fuck were you saying? Nancy Pelosi just made $9 million on some shit?
Nancy Pelosi's stock trades saw a 65% return last year. This comes as Congress has stalled talks on banning lawmakers from trading stocks.
They're gangsters, dude.
Wow.
Fucking gangsters. And then one of them gets whacked or something like, oh my God, he was such a good guy. It's a dirty game, Paul. Healthcare, dirty game.
It's a dirty game. I tweeted last night, I go, the CEO of Aetna called a meeting today. They're going to relook at some of those claims they denied. Jesus, dude. Yeah, but so I heard an ex-military guy go, because two ex-military guys talked, and then John Walsh from America's Most Wanted to talk. John Walsh doesn't think it was a professional. This ex-military guy said the way he was standing and the way he held his gun was definitely some training involved. But the weird thing was, knowing the guy was going to be there at 6 a.m. in the morning, they said the dude knew he'd be there, and the dude was there for hours.
But here's my question, Paul. Why is there this level of coverage? Somebody gets gunned down in New York every fucking day. Now all of a sudden, all these experts have to weigh in.
Yeah.
That's because of the status. We can't have white guys in suits getting whacked. Like, we got to find this fucking guy. Do that, like that thing right there, dude. That fucking right there. That's
like his life is more important than regular people.
Dude, Bill Clinton fucking got up from Epstein Island and said, what happened?
I think he said, I think the record shows.
No, I'm saying, like, those people are all talking about it under their mountain or whatever. That fucking thing, dude. They don't give a fuck. Paul, if you came up and you whacked me because I fucking took your fucking whatever, your picks for the week, that's fucking page 19 of the Post.
Nah, that's
you
not
start
true.
Whacking a fucking CEO.
You are Bill Burr.
When a white guy in a suit can't walk into a 5-star fucking hotel without getting shot by a silencer, yeah, they get nervous.
Yeah, dude. That was, man.
Yeah, it was insane. It's insane. I feel bad for his family and all of that type of stuff. I'm not saying that shit, but I'm sitting there, you know.
Condolences.
I'm sitting there saying, I got my coffee here, Paul. Oh, the lights come on. Gingers do not look good with overhead lighting. Especially bald ones. I'm just saying, like, this thing that they're showing, the way they're spinning, like, how dangerous is New York that a white guy in a suit can't walk around? It's like, that's not why they're doing that, dude. It's because, hey, that guy was making us a lot of fucking money. Dude, I bet all those Giuliani guys were going, dude, was that you? Did you call that? Was that us? Was that us? Because I didn't hear on the meeting. Am I next?
Oh, dude, there was some
like, they were all nervous going, wait a minute.
That's actually a great point.
Please tell me that was just some random dude.
That's
because
a great
if that was
point.
inside and I didn't know that was happening.
Yo, that's crazy.
I got a green light on me?
I never thought about it that way.
He starts dyeing his hair again.
Yeah, man, that was. I just feel for the kids. That's all I give a.
I do too, and I feel for his wife, and I also feel for that guy because I looked at his dumb face, and I'm like, this guy just did this career, and it's just as you're moving up, more of your soul has to fucking go away.
Yeah,
that's a soulless fucking business, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Once you choose to be in it, though.
United is the biggest healthcare company in the world, dude. That's a big whacking. It's a big one.
I'm telling you, Paul, like they, you know, whatever they were talking about today, you know, in their big Illuminati meeting, that was definitely, you know, Is there over there drinking virgin blood? Like, dude, you see that fucking CEO?
Dude, you got to do a bit. That's a funny bit. How guys are going, hey, like trying to feel their friends out. Hey, did you see what happened? Is that us? That was us.
Was that us?
That's funny.
Hey, man, like, I know that was kind of a public thing, and you can't tell too many people, but, like, you know, I kind of thought I was in the circle. I thought I was in the circle of trust.
You are now on the inside of what I like to call the Burns family circle of trust.
Like at 7:30, hey, dude, you see the news this morning? You don't even say what it was. You just find out.
He goes to the Illuminati mountain, and he's got his pass card. He's like, please work, please work, please work.
Let me in.
Puts the card up. Fuck. Dude, that's...
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, that's...
Look, I just want... Am I in or am I out? Okay? I just want to know.
Wasn't it taking their like pictures off the websites and stuff?
Yeah, dude. I was. My buddy sent me that,
Damn,
and then the guy's gun. It's so funny how everybody knows. Everyone's like, dude, his gun jammed 3 times. I'm like, well, he did what he had to do, which is horrible.
No, but he unjammed it.
The shooter was very good with clearing that jam with a weapon, would show weapon experience, the escape route, and the pre-planning. All of that is in place, which would seem to suggest there's some professional, sort of capability.
I was talking to an ex-cop, and he was talking about that, going like, no, but he cleared it. But then he was also saying, but like, would a pro have a fucking gun that, what is it, dirty or fucked up or whatever?
Yeah,
I said, I don't know, might have been one of those fucking stupid guns you make. Who knows, Paul, but I gotta tell you, this is the biggest whacking, I feel, since that fucking guy outside of Sparks Steakhouse.
The bullets that ended Big Paul Castellano's life last night may very well have been a payoff for getting into such trouble with the feds.
Damn.
But is this the first one you ever saw?
What do you mean? First?
I was saying before, I think this is the first whacking that you actually saw. Like with Paul Castellano, there were no cameras. So you just saw his body.
Well, yeah, Paul, it was the 80s.
Yeah.
Catalytic converters. The fucking Cadillac was this big. There was nowhere for him to hide.
Yeah, and you just saw like a hand.
Yeah,
with all those crime videos, those old mamas, you just see like fat fingers under a car. You don't see. This was the first time I actually saw the guy walk up and do it, which was actually creepy.
Damn, you see how
that.
clear that video is?
Well, I don't watch any of those beheading videos. I never watched that shit.
No.
Yeah, me too.
How did this happen? Who's to blame? Well, certainly there are those who are more responsible than others, and they will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror.
I'm coming up too fast, I'm trying to keep the past behind me blinding. It's kind of hard when I'm doing dirt and always grinding. But
these guys, bro, they just legal criminals, bro. They just the people at the top always feel like they could do whatever they want, but I feel like this is the age of enlightenment. You feel me? Everything that's in the dark will come to light. While they trying to surveillance us, they don't even know that it's backfiring on them. We know everything that you're doing too. But you know how he said, like they have videos of this guy, during the whole thing. That's what the world is today. That's why I'm like, it's crazy. Only rich people, only the mega rich could commit crimes, man. You feel me? If you just a normal person committing a crime, they're gonna have videos from when you left your house, when you went to that store, when you purchased that. Like, you can't get away. Yo, crimes are being solved so fast, bro. That's why they say, man, if a crime can't be solved, then you know who's behind it. You feel me? Because like it's especially in a big city. I understand in a rural area or some outskirts. You feel me? Like some Georgia outskirts. Even then, there's cameras all over the place. But still, let's just say like you're in Alabama somewhere, some place that's still stuck. Like is still several years behind, maybe. But they're gonna find out eventually. You feel me? Yeah. But when you have blood on your hands, man, you can't be the CEO of a health insurance company and think, I remember I used to work for Obamacare. They didn't call it that. Different places got different names for it, but That's what it was under, what we work for. And to be able to be approved, man, I was denying people every day, bro. If you technically had a job, I think you had to make something like less than 20,000 to actually get like Medicare or Medicaid, whatever it was. And you could work at McDonald's, you wouldn't be eligible. So they basically said you gotta not have a job. Pretty much, you know, everybody was getting denied, like, and they yelling at me like, "Oh my God, you're evil." I had this African lady cry and cuss me out, call me the devil and all type of shit. And I'm just like, damn. I'm like, lady, I'm just reading a script. Like, I'm not even able to have my own thoughts. Like, everything you say, there's a script in front of me that I gotta read to you. Like, no matter how much you try to get to my feelings, it doesn't matter. Like, you feel, this shit is already set. So I know a little bit about this health stuff, and it's crazy, man. Hey, man, we are, I call this the light age, you feel me? Everything will be exposed, and you can't tell the world how to deal with it once it's exposed, man. But look, y'all let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Also, let me know what's things from Bill Burr, and I got you. And if you made it this far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know that you are here. I do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace.